Hey there guys, what's up and welcome back to Film Slam. HardCore Pawn was one of the most watched shows on TV at one time. The show featured pawnbrokers running the American jewelry and loan shop, but as it goes, not every pawnbroker gets their way every time. So, HardCore Pawn had its own share of scams. Here are 5 times HardCore Pawn got scammed. But before we start, be sure to leave a like if you're a fan of the show, and if you want more content from this channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever our next video goes up. Number 5. Watch bands for $42,000. The one thing that pawn shops make immense money from are repeated customers. As these customers continue to deal with the shop, some level of trust is established between the two parties. However, every now and then, some long-time customer will come out and scam you out of your wits. And that's exactly what happened on the show. In the Season 7 episode, Watch Your Back, Les gets a visit from one of his regular customers who is a watch collector. Les finds the perfect watch for this customer and they close the deal at a price of $42,000. But at the time of payment, the customer sends Les 40,000 watch bands instead. What? Well, Les can't sell these bands at his shop, so he sold these to a wholesaler, just barely managing to break even. Number 4. I need help. Getting through to a pawnbroker with your emotional story is immensely difficult, especially when that story turns out to be fake. But pawnbrokers are human as well and can get carried away at times. In an episode, a pregnant woman visits the American jewelry and loan shop looking for some toys. This woman was supposedly unemployed, and her husband had left her recently with no way to fend for herself and the child to come. The story plays incredibly well. Ashley falls for it and can't help but feel sorry for the woman. She sells her a toy horse worth $20 for only $5. Ashley even goes further and offers the woman a job at the store. But when they went to load her stuff in the car, it turns out that the woman was not actually pregnant. Her pretend belly fell right out from under her shirt. Oh yes, her due baby slipped and fell down. After getting exposed, she managed to make a run for it. Any guesses with whom? Well, with her husband, who according to her sobbing story, had left her for good. Number 3. Art. One of the most difficult commodities to deal with is art. HardCore Pawn's experience with one such deal shows why art is so tricky. A few people came in to sell some antique paintings to Les. Les didn't mind buying them and offered over $1 million for the deal. But before the deal could be closed, luckily for the American jewelry and loan shop, the real owner of the artwork called in and clarified the entire situation. But why is this on the list when the scam wasn't even complete? Actually, it was. Reports of some money being transferred into an escrow account made news as well. They just got lucky enough to get out of the deal before it was too late. Number 2. Employee scamming. Not every scam is executed from the side of customers. Every now and then, there'll be a perpetrator from within your ranks who's going to cost you a lot of money. But simply being robbed off isn't just a scam, but much more. A scam is exactly what the former HardCore Pawn employee Christina worked up. Christina found a way to generate fake tickets. She used fake tickets to write overstated loans for herself for accessories that barely cost a fraction of the loan. Upon being questioned, she admitted to having stolen money above $1,000. She also admitted to not having any accomplice, but Lex couldn't believe that. So she was offered a chance to give up the details if she wanted to get out of jail. But with no answer, she was given up to the police. Number 1. Have a nice day. You don't have to lose money or have it stolen to be scammed. Sometimes you'll just let go of a great deal. This one time, an older man came in with some family heirloom, including a gold pocket watch, and tries to sell them to get enough money for his children's college tuition. After assessing the valuables, Ashley finds that the goods are great for a cost of $2,400, while the customer wants $3,000. But she comes out trying to lowball the customer and offers only $2,000. By the time she brought up her bid to $2,400, the gentleman was no longer interested. He politely declined and offered a handshake before leaving. However, Ashley rudely turned down the handshake and just said, "Have a nice day." Of course, she regrets it later when Seth confronts her about the bad deal. And that about wraps up another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stick around for more amazing content as we'll be seeing you in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.